Going on, guys? My name is Paul and I hope you guys are all having a great day and or night, and welcome to a brand new kind of game and new video and content you guys are seeing on my channel, and that is MLB The Show 20. I am a baseball fan. I grew up playing it, so I was a little bit bored during this whole pandemic, so I decided to pick up this game, and I'm enjoying it so far, building my team on Dynasty in March to October and doing all the moments and challenges and everything that this game has to offer and entail. But one of my friends on my friends list actually told me a little tip and trick to get through the March to October events quicker, to get those, those diamond players and all those rewards and stuff, and get through your team affinity, in Diamond Dynasty. Now, what this basically is I'm going to show you here as soon as I have my chance to go up to bat. I'm using the Nationals currently, and I'm trying to get Juan Soto for my team. And also, this will make your progression a lot faster, and you can do this on Veteran. I recommend doing your March to October on Veteran. But basically what this is, I'm assuming he heard this from other YouTubers, other content creators or whatnot, but he told me it's called like the meatball method. And basically what this is you're going to go in your settings, your gameplay options. So you're going to pause the game. Usually you do this when you're up to bat. You know how you have those moments where you're down a run and you need to have that walk off. Right here I'm doing it. You go into gameplay and you go into general. Now you see where it says tips. You want everything off, and you want to apply it and then just like play or let a pitch go by. And then when you're about to go up to bat, right before you go up to bat, or right before your team goes to up to at bat, whatever you want to do, you go back into that gameplay options. Then you put the batting tips back on under gameplay options. You go back into that same screen and you put the batting options on. The batting tips will go on, and then when you are batting, you will see all the tips come up. As you've probably started the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. It tells you what everything is in the strike zone and how to use the cursor and where you want to hit the ball and everything. Now, I was explained that as soon as you turn this on and you let one pitch go by, then the next pitch is usually a guaranteed fastball right down the middle. I don't know how true that is, but I've noticed that, yeah, you do get a lot of fastballs most of the time, and what you're going to want to do is, when you do see that fastball rolling in, sometimes you may or may not want to move the cursor, and then you just want to hit a power swing, and they will, 9 times out of 10, they will just bang it. They will just crush it. And even if it's an off-speed pitch, I can tell you from experience, I've done this through like 20 games since I've learned it on March to October, and I've literally like won every single one. You're going to see that it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be a fastball, a meatball right down the middle of the plate. If you see coming out of the pitcher's hand, or as its trajectory is changing, you will see that it's a breaking ball too. Like, I've seen them throw curveballs at me, and you know how the game pauses. The game will pause like right when the pitch is about to come in, and it's telling you to, hit X to swing, press square to power swing, or circle for a contact swing. You're just going to hit square and maybe move your hitting zone a little bit, just to, maybe get under it a little bit, or just line it up a little bit better. But you'll see right here, I go into options, you go into gameplay, you go R1 to general, go to batting tips, turn it on, press circle, apply the changes. Now right here, it didn't do it, but I got a fastball right down the middle, and I just got lucky, and I just swung. Like, look at that. I just you hang it, I bang it, baby. And there it goes. That was actually completely luck. That is not even what I was trying to show you, but you will see coming up here in the next at-bat that it comes on right away. Now, I'm pretty sure I ground out, but either way, it works every single time. I'm pretty sure. No, I get a home run right here. No, I'm not sure which one it is. I don't remember when I was doing this. See, now you see how it says square. Now you can see where the ball is actually coming in, and I just did not square that up right. But that was like one of the few times I've actually gotten out. This will work for you like 9 times out of 10. You're going to see right here. Now the tutorial is like, you do that, you call timeout. Now you want to go back in general. You see how I turn it off, apply the changes. Then I go back in gameplay, go back into general, turn it back on, apply changes, off. Now you sit on it. Now this is where you let the first pitch go by. Doesn't even matter if it's beautiful, don't swing. Now you see how the tips are coming up? Now watch as the pitch comes in. It's going to pause. you're going to see that ball looks basically right down the middle. It's hanging a little bit. Just kind of move your cursor. You can move it in the black. You can see it. And bam, look at that. Instant. Touch them all. 4 bases. A big slam. Now I do it again. I pause it as I'm going around. I do it the exact same thing. You can follow my method. You can try it different ways if you want, but this works. This is great for your March to October events. This is great for those playoff events when you're down by a run or it's tied and you want to get some separation in March to October, or even your moments in Diamond Dynasty. Now it's telling me I want to put in a pinch hitter. Okay, I just hit a home run with Howie Kendrick, guys. Now I am putting in Ryan Zimmerman. Now just watch. I do it again, general. I make sure that it's on this time before he comes up to bat. Okay. So it's not going to do it, so I'm going to let the first pitch go by. Okay, I probably could have crushed that, right? Normally you're like, yeah, just crush it. Now here it comes with the tips. You see the tips come up, you know it's working. Now it could be a hanging ball, it could be a fastball, but look at it. Look at that's right down the middle. Maybe just move it. Look at that. Bam. A home run almost every single time. I cannot bullshit you guys on this. This works. Even if you don't get a home run, I found that look at again. I'm going back in and I'm turning it off, and then I'm going to turn it back on for the next at bat to show you that this is not bullshit, to show you that this actually works. This will allow you to create separation and get those for sure victories, and make sure that you can get through all your team affinity very fast. This will make you get through your games a lot quicker. And then usually what I do is, here's a little tip, is that once you get a comfortable lead in an inning, then your next at bat's coming up, just bunt. Just give them easy outs and get over with it. Here it goes again. I don't know if Trey Turner actually gets anything here. Let's see what happens. So you see, all right, no, but you see, like, it was a powerful line out. Like, that was solid contact. All right. But, like, I already hit 3 home runs. 1 was luck, but 2 were guaranteed back-to-back. So you saw and you witnessed that it was back-to-back. And a lot of times if it's not a line out, or, like, you know, if you do mess it up a little bit and, you know, hit a ground ball or whatever, it's really not a big deal. I found I also just crush pitches to the gap. You get lots of doubles, triples. And, you know, if you have multiple innings, it's going to be easy. So here we go. So the first pitch comes in, now it comes back up, it resets, now it's going to feed me the meatball. I'm pretty sure I crushed one with him, with Adam Eaton here. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that makes it out. So you can see I've done it 3 successful times. I've hit 3 home runs, created enough separation in these games, instead of where you may score 1 or 2, but you're spending a lot of time doing this. And the point of this video is to give people shorter amount of time, just get in there, get their runs, pitch, get out of the situations, get to the next game, and save yourselves minutes and minutes, and this will just add up and add up. And I have found I am just cruising through my March to October events. Here I go again. I'm literally doing it so much for the purpose of a video to show you this is not bullshit. Yeah, you have seen me get out a couple times, but at the end of the day, this works almost every single time. And in your moments too, this will work too. If you're just, you know, you got 1 at bat, 1 home run, and you know how you just like miss it and miss it and miss it. Right there, I wasn't even trying to do it. That was just a simple line out. So you see, I didn't use it there. It was still like a hanging slider that could have been crushed in the zone, but I didn't get it. So basically right here, I'm done with them, and I don't think I come back in to do more at bats. But ladies and gentlemen, that is basically, as you can see, I completely embarrassed myself right there and missed that fly ball. There are some fielding issues in this game a little bit, but that's not gonna bother us. We ended up getting the W, but the purpose was to just show you guys that, you know, hey, you need to get some separation, get that win, to get that team morale up, to get your team on fire, to make sure you're crushing your team affinities so you don't have to redo them, or make sure you're getting the full team affinity points towards unlocking your players and getting as close to your 70 your 70 points for the team affinity stage, so you can get ready for stage 2 whenever they release that. But this will help you guys so much more. Just toy with it a little bit. It's a little confusing at first, but it's basically the meatball method. If it's not a fastball right down the middle, guys, it is going to be a breaking ball that is going to be a strike. I've noticed every single time that when they do these tutorial things, they throw a strike. They throw a ball in the zone. So yeah, you might have to move your cursor a little bit, but just try some practice, and I guarantee you, you're going to find that it works way more times than it doesn't. I love this thing. I'm glad I was told about it. I'm glad I was shown about it. Now I'm just kind of sharing that with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video for today on MLB The Show 20, my first video ever doing this game. I'm going to try to bring more gameplay for you guys, but right now I'm just kind of building my team. Spent no money so far, and I got an 83 overall team. I won't quite show it yet, but I'm just kind of trying to do all the March to Octobers if I can, or do as many as I can and get the players that I want for my squad. And I don't know, just basically keep doing the moments. I don't really want to spend money on this game because I heard that's just not the way to go. But right here, I've pretty much sealed the deal. 2 more strikes. And you can see I just needed, in this game, I just needed to get the separation, or, you know, just get the win, and I crushed them. So that's an easy way to not have to stress about it, especially when you get in the playoffs. There's a lot of those one-run situations. You come in and you don't have like a big lead, and you got to play 3 innings worth. That is a great way to just, you know, get a couple home runs, you know, get some separation and breathe a little bit. But yeah, you see, held on for victory, got 2 flames there. And basically, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do it. If you're still confused about it, I recommend just going back in the video and just kind of seeing the steps as to how I did it, how I paused it, how I saved the settings, went back in, went back out, wait for the pitch. But it works, and try it a few times in your moments, and I guarantee you, you will enjoy it. So guys, you have a wonderful day. I am out. Peace.